In today's video, we're going to dive deeper into Best Buy, which reported earnings today before the market opened, and off of that earnings volatility, triggered on our Volatility Box live scanner for a short side opportunity, breaching its conservative models. Now, we have two models, the aggressive and the conservative is what we reserve for earnings, which is what Best Buy actually breached. Now, the thing that was interesting about this entire setup was using the Smarter Earnings tool to build a more holistic profile of Best Buy. Now, if we take a look at the Smarter Earnings indicator, which is what I have loaded on, and we're going back 5 years, the labels up here are what we want to pay attention to. Let me remove these drawings so we don't see them on our charts. And the main thing to call out is this gap down fill on beats. Now, up until today, before today's earnings, which are now being factored in, this number said 4 on 4. So that was, we had 4 earnings and 4 times rather that we had gapped down after earnings, and 4 times we had filled that gap when we beat earnings. Now that beat or miss is being calculated by this EPS estimate right here. And in Best Buy's case today, we beat considering that our actual was $1.29 compared to our estimate, which was $1.19. So we ended up falling right into this profile here of the gap down filling inside of Best Buy. This is where it opened, and this is where we ended up going all the way up into, which is closing that previous gap. Now, as we close that gap, breaching the upper side, that's when it appeared on our live scanner. Let me load in the Volatility Box models so you can see that now. Now with the Volatility Box models loaded on, you can see where that short side setup breached the conservative Volatility Box models. We had price action trigger once it breached the conservative clouds. That's when it appears on the live scanner. We're starting to see the buyers slowly show signs of exhaustion. We have more than the 5+ Keltner channels that we're looking for, the Keltner channel wedges. This tells us price is closing outside of the 3.0 Keltner channels. We can then see the edge signal confirmation 2 different times, once before the lunchtime hour, you can see that right here, and then once after that lunchtime hour chop is completed. In that period, we also have one bearish momentum cross, the bullish try, and the bears are able to defend this level, and you can see that momentum come crashing down inside of Best Buy. The earnings play was the first one, which was playing the gap fill inside of Best Buy. Now that's one that I didn't really catch, but calling that out with the Smarter Earnings indicator I thought was a funny way to complete the overall picture. We had earnings, which was a beat, price action gap down, filled that gap, which is something it traditionally has been doing over the past 5 years, 4 times prior to today. Today was the 5th time. If we come into the intraday volatility, where that gap filled and price action exhausted was our Volatility Box zones, and you can see that flush that comes down as soon as the sellers come crashing in here. Very big bearish candles all the way down up until 11:15, and then once we hit that target line right down here, you can see price reverse. So this was Best Buy's activity retailed today across the board on our live scanner, and we can keep an eye out not only this earnings season, we're towards the tail end of it, but of course next earnings seasons for some more of these ideas. Take care everyone, good luck trading, and I'll see you in our next update.